As you see here, wow, wow, wow. Shakur Stevenson is getting a lot of heat right now on social media as old tweets that Shakur Stevenson put up from 2020 has resurfaced. From 2020, old tweets that Shakur Stevenson had put up from 2020 has now resurfaced. Like Dante Boxing Nation always say, the worst thing that happened to people today's time is a microphone and a camera. A microphone and a camera. And today's social media. The receipts are just there. Shakur Stevenson is saying he's too small to compete at 147. He's the first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion, 4-division world champion, former unified super featherweight, Olympic silver medalist, top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world, 25 wins, no loss, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. But he's 28 years of age. And as you see in these old tweets, Shakur Stevenson said he's going to fight at 140. And once he's finished at 140 and gets a belt at 147, once he gets the belt at 140, he's going to 147 and fight all the champions and get the belts there. He didn't say with stipulations. The issue that people have is that Shakur Stevenson is trying to make it seem as if people are trying to push him to 147. And I said this in many videos since he started this campaign that he's too small. I said in many videos, Shakur Stevenson is the one that mentioned going to 147. When he missed weight against Robson Conceição, he said he was moving up to 135. When asked about missing weight, so on and so forth, he said he was just simply too big. He said that he sees himself finishing his career at 147. Possibly a stop at 154. This is what Shakur Stevenson said out his own mouth. Nobody's putting words in your mouth. Nobody's hating on you. So he keeps saying people that they're trying to force me to go to 147. They hating on me. Nobody's hating on you. This is what you said. You put this out there. You said that you was going to eventually go to 147 and collect all the belts. You said that. And we have the proof right here. So why are you telling people and the fans that people are saying that they want to see you fight Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia at their natural weight with no stipulations? You saying that people are hating on you and trying to force you to go to 147. You the one that said that. To give you guys an example, nobody's talking about Tank going to 147. The only reason people start talking about Tank going to 147 is because he made a fight with Jake Paul at 194 pounds or whatever it was. If you can fight at 180 or 190 pounds against Jake Paul, then you can fight at 147. Nobody's talking about Inoue needs to go to 147. Nobody's talking about Tank need to go to 147. Nobody's suggesting this. Nobody's suggesting right now Gary Anton Russell need to go to 147. Nobody. You know why? Because they haven't mentioned it. Shakur made mention that he wants to be considered the best fighter in the world. And you said out your own mouth that you're going to collect belts at 140, then you go on to 147 and fight all the champions, collect all the belts there. You said that. And we have the proof and the receipts. So stop saying, this is why I said the other day, it makes no sense with this generation. Stop saying people is hating on you. Ain't nobody hating on you. We want to see the best fight the best with no stipulations. Period. Skills pay the bills. You said on the Breakfast Club to Akin Barak, you said that you wanted to fight Conor Ben at 154 with a 10-pound rehydration clause. That means you fighting Conor Ben at 164. That means if you fought Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia and they went to 167, or let's say they rehydrated 15 pounds, Even if they rehydrated 20 pounds, right? That's 167. So what are we talking about? You said that, and then Ox says to you, that's a big move. Fight Conor Benn at 154, and you said, yeah, as long as he have the 10-pound rehydration clause. That would make him 164. You said that. Nobody else woke up and said Shakur needs to fight at 154. Shakur needs to fight at 147. You said that. And now you're taking a lot of heat for your words, your own words. It's diabolical, the sport of boxing. And the thing that gets me is people are in the comment section trying to defend it. Yeah, well, that was some years ago, and maybe he understood that, he changed his mind. Even if you change your mind, cool. If you say, listen, you know what? I thought I would have grew more. I changed my mind. I don't really feel comfortable going up there. It ain't happening. Everybody, we can't do nothing but respect it. But to say that people are hating on you or forcing something on you is diabolical. Period. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me. Again, like I said, Shakur has enough rec right at 140 and 135 that'll do him just fine. Don't even got to mention Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney name. But again, those are the marquee names and those are the big money fights. And he understands that. Period. But nobody wants to see you fight Ryan at 140. We know he can't make the weight. Nobody wants to see Devin Haney at 144 with a rehydration or no rehydration. Nobody wants to see that. Because we know they ain't going to be at their best. Period. So let Devin and Ryan and Rolly and all these dudes fight each other, and you fight the guys that are available to you at 135 and 140. Period. But here's the problem. You have created the Super Friends. And the Super Friends consist of Keyshawn Davis, Richardson Hitchens, right? Gary Anton Russell, like Champside said earlier, Gary Anton Russell was talking about Shakur's last, right? They're Super Friends. So you don't have the marquee names because you boxed yourself in. That's not the fans' fault. That's your fault. And that's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.